Hello world, welcome to the Don Sawinski Show. I wanted to take some time and do some videos pertaining to the letters of Alexander the Great. As most of you know, Alexander the Great conquered the known world by the time he was 30 years old. He was the son of King Philip II. And in my opinion, he was the greatest general this world has ever known. His strategy is still being taught in military colleges across the country, across the world as a matter of fact. And with this particular video, I wanted to talk about some of the quotes of Alexander the Great. And I'm going to share those quotes with you here in just a second. But just to give you a mindset of the man himself. When you look at a man, we only know them by their writings. So we have to put ourselves in that mentality so you can understand who this man truly was. A truly great conqueror, a great king. Hence the name Alexander the Great. So let's get into it, guys. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. Heaven cannot brook two sons, nor earth two masters. Through every generation of the human race, there has been a constant war, a war with fear. Those who have the courage to conquer it are made free, and those who are conquered by it are made to suffer until they have the courage to defeat it or death takes them. True love never has a happy ending because there is no ending to true love. Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be bought to bear, and without strength, knowledge may not be applied. Let us conduct ourselves so that all men wish to be our friends and all fear to be our enemies. I would rather live a short life of glory than a long one of obscurity. With the right attitude, self-imposed limitations vanish. Let's think about that one for a second. Let's repeat that. With the right attitude, self-imposed limitations vanish. How many people do we know that put limitations on themselves? Now you fear punishment and beg for your lives, so I will let you free. If not for any other reason, so that you can see the difference between a Greek king and a barbarian tyrant. So do not expect to suffer any harm from me. A king does not kill messengers. Sex and sleep alone make me conscious that I am immortal. As for a limit to one's labors, I, for one, do not recognize any for a high-minded man, except that the laborers themselves should lead to a noble accomplishment. Bury my body and don't build any monuments. Keep my hands out so that people know the one who won the world had nothing in his hand when he died. Again, you can gather all the riches of the world just like Alexander the Great did. You can have the strongest armies of the world. You can have the greatest family in the world. You can have all the material objects. But in the end, you die with nothing in your hand. And we'll end this little first video with this quote. In the end, when it's over, all that matters is what you've done. Let's repeat that. In the end, when it's over, all that matters is what you've done. So ask yourself, have you taken up a cause? Do you strongly believe in something? Are you out there pushing that agenda? Are you out there standing for what you believe? Take up the cause, fight the good fight, and die knowing that you lived. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the Don Sawinski Show. Until the next time, bye-bye.